them in effigy, you don't necessarily have to kill the person to destroy them. You destroy their character. You destroy. You talk about them about shit you don't even know. Accuse them of making alliances. Jay-Z is the Illuminati and all that old kind of shit. Ain't now one of y'all seen Jay-Z go to one motherfucking Illuminati meeting. Y'all seen him throw up some Rockefeller signs for his record label and say that make him be the Illuminati now. That's the most dumbest shit I ever heard in my life, but I entertain it because it's entertaining, but it don't have no truth value to it with me. It's more of entertainment, right? Like I like to watch The View. I like to watch Carson and Daily Show. I like to watch motherfucking Fox. I like to watch wrestling. That shit for entertainment. That shit is not to tell me what's going on in the world, but I can use it to read it like an oracle just because I'm psychic. Right? So, well, seeing him forehead to forehead with Marina Abramovich don't make him Illuminati. It can make him an ignorant ass nigga that don't know who the fuck she is. Right? So I'm saying is or is not. I'm talking about the nature of slander and showing how we don't have evidence to come to a conclusion based off of interaction with a person. Somebody can be good as hell to you and be the devil to another motherfucker. So now all of a sudden, do that make you the devil because the person that's good to you was the devil to other people? Not necessarily. Right? So this is how you end up with the bad guys winning over the good guys. Right? The bad guys win over the good guys because don't nobody care if Bill Clinton fucking little girls on Epstein Island on video. They more concerned about is Will Smith in the Illuminati? Is he into the adrenochrome drinking? I wouldn't give a fuck which one of them motherfuckers, whoever did the dirt, need to pay for the dirt. But if you watch how the human species move, the lowest form of energy exchange is called gossip. When a motherfucker don't know what's going on or they don't understand something, they gossip. They make shit up and they spew inflammatory rhetoric on top of something they know nothing about. But then when they find out they was wrong, now they dumbasses be sitting there looking stupid. Right? So everything ain't what it look like because it ain't supposed to be what you see. Motherfucker can narrate what you see. They can communicate what you see between them. And you will only see what the enemy wants you to see. That's why I told y'all, like when I was talking about that Isis Wisdom and her fraud shit she was doing, I didn't have no personal gripe against her. Like, I don't know her. Him, it, whatever the fuck the motherfucker is, I have no personal affiliation, but I do know this, that I'm always concerned when some strange person that I just meet come to me with some top secret information for no apparent reason, unsolicited. That always gets my attention. Who the fuck am I to make me so important that you got to give me this G14 classified top secret information? Where the fuck did you get? What make you think that you need to get beat it? How you know I'm the right motherfucker to get information to? Why you give me this information? I'm just supposed to take it and do what with it? What you want me to do with it? Oh, you said do what I want to do with it. So when I tell y'all I'm dragging somebody the fuck out, I drag them the fuck out because I got the evidence. I don't just slander people. I let them slander their goddamn self by their slanderous deeds and actions towards others. I done told him 1,000 times, judge not that ye may not be judged, because the same measure by which you judge other motherfuckers, that's the motherfucking stick you judging yourself by, because the only person can judge you is you. You your own judge. So while you so busy trying to condemn everybody else, you condemning yourself if you don't know what you're talking about. Because if it turned out that this person is right, I'm going to turn out to be right. 22nd tomorrow, motherfuckers, and I'm going to turn out to be right. When we get done hijacking this free Larry Hoover shit and fucking the algorithms up, hitting them in the pocket, I'm going to turn out to be right. At the end of the game, I'm going to turn out to be right. I done told the truth every step of the way and gave y'all the motherfucking supporting documentation to show y'all I'm telling the truth. And then I'm going to turn out to be y'all who was behind this dirty ass shit and what we had to do to overcome the obstacle. I'm going to be fucking right. I don't give a fuck about who don't believe me. I didn't come in this shit for beliefs. I came in to give y'all what I knew from our culture, how we determine who our leaders is in our regular culture without no motherfuckers settling on our territory as colonizers. Right? So when I turn out to be right, all them motherfuckers that was telling them lies and it sent their little cronies that they got deceived 100%. To antagonize motherfuckers on my page. Go to the back door and accuse motherfuckers that they know nothing about. Right? They must not understand how I rock in order to even think that I will have a motherfucking infiltrator sitting next to me and not know it. I could smell the motherfuckers. I know the motherfuckers that don't mean me no good, the same as I know the motherfuckers that mean me all the good in the world. And I know how to separate myself between the two. Right? I'm skilled at this shit. I know all of the strategies of the enemy. From the motherfucking Asians to the Russians to the motherfucking Italians to the Greeks. I know everybody military strategies. I've been studying these motherfuckers for years. And they keep doing the same dumbass shit. And we keep falling for the same dumbass shit. And I keep laughing because we keep falling for the same dumbass shit. It's a repeatable cycle. Find the motherfuckers who's supposed to be at the top, disgrace them to the people so that the people never demand that they answer for their condition. Because if you make them answer for their condition, then the frauds got to get out of their fraudulent position in order to let the rightful motherfuckers speak for what's going on. So when I get done being right, and when we get done getting the attention of the people, our people, we don't need the enemy attention. We don't need none of them niggas that's from Africa. We don't got no personal gripe with them unless they came in with the enemy doing the enemy bid. We don't got no problem with the motherfuckers from the Middle East, from the Far East. Right now, this is family business. This is about the family unifying together to get these motherfucking, get our shit. We know who the leadership is. All we got to do is use the oral tradition, right? So we're going to fuck their algorithms up to let them know that we putting it in the public domain, right? So you slander somebody. This is a COINTELPRO prime motherfucking tool of operation. The slander lays the foundation for them to do the dirt to the righteous, uncontested by the masses. Larry ain't our savior, we his. We got to get Larry. Why we got to get Larry? Because Larry represents each and every one of us. He represents Angel Bay, he represents Big Tookie. He represents Asada Shakur. That's why. He represents you, he represents me. The fact that we can focus our attention on one motherfucking leadership on the land from us that we know is ours, right? And we know he ours because of the way that the government treat him. They ain't treating theirs like that. They treat ours like that. Ain't got no they create a motherfucking criminal enterprise in order to put them in and then accuse them of it. But we so busy following what they say is the news, the mainstream, that we just go along to get along bootlicking ass niggas. You know? So long as they know that all they got to do is put on the news that you's a criminal and you already convicted, then they just put that shit on the news and be done with your dumb ass. And this is why nobody won't step up in our community to do nothing to help none of us. When a motherfucker get on top, he don't want to come back and help a bunch of rotten ass motherfuckers that pulled and tugged on him like crabs in a bucket all the way to the top. That's not the way this shit go. So I got the knocks from Malachi for the Nuwabians. So if y'all know any Nuwabians, make sure y'all tag them in this video, because Malachi say when he get back, he finna set the record straight among those who did the dirt in the community, because those were the actual infiltrators in the Nuwabian nation. He knew who they was the whole time they was there, but he had to leave them there in order for us to get to the point where we can see how they work. So when he gonna send y'all a message through the young elder. For y'all who know who young elder is, he gonna send the family message. You probably won't get the message, because that's who the message is gonna come through, from Malachi. So I don't know if it's going to be for the public or just for the family that's close over there where he at, but he going to give Young Elder a message to give him. I don't know Young Elder, never met him. I heard him a couple times on YouTube, but that's what the message is for the Nuwabians, right? Yep, the Young Elder on YouTube. Malachi sending Nuwabians a message through Young Elder, right? And I don't know if it's going to be a public message or a private family message, but Young Elder going to have a message for the Nuwabians, and it's going to be fresh. So tomorrow, we're going to get into the cyber parade in the hashtag Free Larry Hoover. It's going to be more than one hashtag opportunity on the Free Larry Hoover thing. Look for the one with the most posts under it, and use that one. But use all of them if you have to. It don't even matter, because they say free, right? So we all standing on this shit. This ain't for the motherfuckers who came on slave ships, who don't feel like that they got no stake in what's going on over here. We just ask that they respectfully stay out the way so they don't get stepped on in the process of the come up. Because we don't want no innocent motherfuckers. It's the worst thing you could do is make the innocent pay for the dirty guilty. Right? So you can start now if you want to, sweetie. We can start whenever y'all get ready, but we just don't stop. Every time you do a post tomorrow, hashtag Free Larry Hoover till we bust the algorithm, hit them some bitches right in their pockets, because they don't like nobody fucking with their money. And Larry Hoover is not tied to any fundraisers, right? Yep. I've been getting the word that it's on the TikTok. I don't know what Twitter doing with it yet, but we just got to go whatever motherfucking social media you get on, spread the word. Because we going to hijack their motherfucking social media. We only trying to get the message to us. Because we don't care about nobody that's sitting up in the tent on our property. Right? So we cleaning house. So we don't care about them. We only care about us. We care about how many of us is paying attention. How many of us we can get the attention of. Because it's our shit. If it ain't their shit, they don't, we don't have no problem with dealing with them later. But for right now, we need to get the message to us. Organic motherfucker. All right. So if Brother Umar Johnson want to be unapologetically African, we don't mind him he can be as African as he like to be. But while these organic motherfuckers from this land is on the move, stay your motherfucking unapologetically African ass out of the way before you need to apologize. This ain't none of his business. This don't have nothing to do with him. If he was a real Pan-Africanist and a real Garveyite, like he say, he would understand what a confraternity is, and he wouldn't be in our business trying to tell us that we came on a goddamn ship packed like a sardine, the most dumbest shit a motherfucker could possibly come up with and believe, and talk about he's educated. Talk about he's got a scientific mind and that he can't be manipulated by the white man. Well, the white man got you thinking you came on a ship. You can continue to believe whatever you want to believe. Just stay the fuck out the way of the organic people of the land. That's all we asking. We don't care how many of you niggas want to be unapologetically African and Afrocentric, right? We don't have no problem with none of that shit. Because we was already doing business, trade, and intermarrying across the water before we both got sacked on both sides of the water if y'all not paying attention. Right? But this ain't got nothing to do with that. Right now, this got something to do with the organic people of the land, Big Mama boys, cleaning Big Mama house up, and letting the rest of us know what's going on across the land. We finna hit these motherfuckers in their pockets because we gonna make them motherfuckers scream. Right? So, just let it be known. Right? We don't care if you unapologetically African or if Afrocentric, I'm a Pan-Africanist Garveyite too, but I ain't from Africa. Right? Because the Africans all told me, all of the Pan-Africans of knowledge, of learning, told me we was already here. Y'all already at home. What the fuck is you talking about? Right? Go back and read the indigenous books. They'll tell you. So they came up with all these color codes, skin colors, paper bag clubs. Right? They separated us by skin color. The light ones versus the dark ones and the Willie Lynchism. All that bullshit. And y'all niggas are still falling for it. I don't got nothing to do with none of that shit. It got nothing to do with me. The only thing got something to do with me is Big Mama told me to tell y'all who the chiefs of the land is and let y'all call them motherfuckers to the forefront. Because when y'all call them to the forefront, they got to tell you what the fuck is going on the land, who responsible for the dirt being done, and what we gonna do to clean this shit up. That's all I care about. I don't care if your ass came from Mars, Nibiru, Pluto. I don't care if you Ashtar Command, Pleiadian, Arcturian. I don't care if you a Wookiee. I don't give a fuck if you Jabba the Hutt. It doesn't matter to me. As long as you don't stop us from doing Big Mama job, what she sent us to, I wouldn't give a fuck. Just stay out the way and it's all over. Ain't nobody gonna be left behind. Because she saying no guys and no little yous. You don't treat people the way they treat you. Because if you treat people the way they treat you, you're gonna be a tyrant. Goddamn right we ain't black. Right? Black don't have nothing to do with skin tone. Right? They called us blacks because they attacked us. It's a chess term. And they called themselves white because they was the attacker. Right? And we thinking it means skin color. You know, I done seen some dark motherfuckers. My boy Taz told me on Taz TV, he said, man, show me a black motherfucker. I found purple motherfuckers, navy blue motherfuckers, hot chocolate motherfuckers. I never found a true black motherfucker. Even when they dark as hell, they got some kind of tint that let you know they ain't black. Some of them got blue tint, some of them got green tint, some of the motherfuckers got purple tint, but none of them motherfuckers look like Coke. None of them don't look like Coke. Even the darkest one look like dark chocolate, like chocolate with no milk, right? So, the crazy thing is, I mean, shit, melanin itself is not even black. Melanin is a dark chocolate brown, darker than chocolate, like coffee, like black coffee. If you put it in the sun, you're gonna get a brown tint. Right? So, white represent death the whole time. All that shit represent death in the sense that it's a mental death. Because the mental death allows you to take a half a concept and give it a whole false identity, which causes miscalculation. And as long as you generate the miscalculation, then somebody can use the miscalculation to mislead. And this is where the problem come in, because we too quick to jump on top of some shit, some bandwagon shit, and don't want to ask nothing because we don't want nobody asking us nothing. I got informed because I wanted to be able to inform. I went and informed myself so I knew what the fuck I was seeing, even if it didn't sound right to nobody around me. But I had to go and inform myself as to what they was doing so I can inform y'all of how to undo it. Now we gonna kick them in the pockets. And so, this is the part of the game where you get to see them buckle. So, a couple of updates for y'all. As of Friday, the corporation that was defunct has no more finances. So they had until the close of business today to come up with some money that they didn't never come up with. So on the Pluto return, which is tomorrow, which is George Washington's birthday, who is the motherfucker who issued the challenge to the Moors and the indigenous,